Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast.
Well, that's the wrong darn.
Hey, I was going to say, good night, everybody.
Thanks for joining the show.
We'll see you next week. Oh, we got bingers and bellas.
I got everything going.
I'm telling you what. Hit
I
me
like
with
it.
it.
Hit me.
I did.
Hit me.
All the flashing colored lights.
Yeah,
Like being in a disco.
it is a disco.
That or 70s.
Disco automotive show.
Disco automotive.
This is your place for all things automotive, the award-winning and messed up in-wheel time car talk show. Just ahead, our story of the week, recalls, and name the sold car price. Plus, Mars has This Week in Auto History. Jeff has the racing calendar. I'll get you caught up on the stories making automotive news headlines this week.
All of that in 30 minutes? Whew.
Howdy, along with Mike out of this world, Mars, who's in the house.
In the house.
We always need more.
Whoop.
We always need more Jeff Zekin, engineer David Ainsley. I'm
parachute
Don
pants
Armstrong. Glad you could join us today.
I got a question for Mike on that Suburban or the Tahoe we just reviewed. Did you pull anybody over in your neighborhood? Just, you know,
Did you have people slow down when they
Yeah.
saw you coming up in the rear view?
you got to get real close and then.
Now, because like I say, it didn't have the black fenders and stuff.
Okay,
With the white
so it
hood.
looked like a constable car, a sheriff's car.
Yeah. We've got a couple of them like
Did-
that.
did you
they're
not
Black.
get
No,
the-
no, I didn't.
Well,
They got
I had-
the ghost images of
Yeah.
police on it.
Uh-huh. It said Poultice.
Well, there's Meterville.
Yeah, it is. There's that.
Policia.
Or that.
That's south down in Port Arthur.
The international
South of
international bridge
Yeah.
of Port Arthur.
Yeah, the Intercontinental Canal.
By the way, Toyota has been in the news lately. Most of it good. Well, here's something
Some of
that
it good.
I don't know whether you know this or not, but Toyota is working on another brand. Actually, not working on it. They have another brand. Did you know this? Here's the
No.
story. Toyota Motor Corporation Chairman Akio Toyoda,
Oh.
it's spelled Tyoyoda, stood on a stage before an amber-colored Century Coupe concept and laid out a new vision for the global automaker, one that held a future for a surprising 5 brands. Century, the bespoke, hand-built ultra-luxury brand, would sit atop and provide extra headroom for Lexus to grow, according to the chairman. Toyota would continue to cover the mass markets across the globe, while Daihatsu will fill in the bottom end. Did they buy Daihatsu? Apparently they did at some point.
I thought they were always part of something like
Yeah,
that.
Well, they
well,
make
Stepsister
tractors.
of it. Yeah.
Well, I guess
Maybe they're
perfect. At the bottom of the line car, the Daihatsu. Have you ever
Could put
driven one of
fenders
those
on a
things?
track.
Have you ever driven one of those?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
No, sir.
God.
Well, Daihatsu was also there was another version. Anyways, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, Daihatsu would fill in the bottom end with Japan-focused KEI cars. Now, that's not spelled, it's spelled that way, but I don't know how to pronounce it.
Key.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm thinking it's key.
Key or Kai?
I think it's Kai.
Is it Kai?
Because we've
Okay.
talked to some people that have those vehicles trying to get them imported in.
If you're with Daihatsu, give us a call.
With Japan-focused Kai cars and products aimed at emerging markets. So Daihatsu goes to, Africa and emerging markets that buy cars these days. The 5th brand, a new high-performance GR brand, was left mostly to the imagination, with Toyota promising more details before the year end. Well, we're getting close.
Mhm.
The brand appears likely to launch with a supercar called the GRGT, the spiritual successor to the Lexus LFA. You ever seen an LFA in person?
No.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
One. I think one.
Yeah, I got to sit in one. I knew somebody that had one. I got to sit in it. I didn't drive it.
Jason has them in his dealership every now and then.
God, what a beautiful car that is. 2-door coupe. It's just beautiful.
The GRGT.
GRGT. Until now, Toyota has used GR as a sub-brand, similar to TRD Pro, to denote performance models within the Toyota lineup, including the GR Corolla hot hatch, most recently. The new GR Sport RAV4 set to arrive early next year. GR is an acronym for the automaker's in-house motorsports arm, Gazoo Racing,
Mhm.
where Toyota himself drives under the pseudonym Morizo. The company has dropped hints about what's next. Okay? Toyota's personal obsession with motorsports and transforming the automaker's products from boring to passionate and exciting has driven the company's design for nearly a decade, that he and other executives would greenlight development of a track-bound supercar, one which, if sounds from testing and the presence of exhaust ports are to be believed, will be powered by some type of V8 that isn't far-fetched. The story, by the way, from Automotive News. As a standalone brand, as Toyota suggested, GR would presumably need its own network of U.S. retailers in its own franchise agreements. If the GRGT is to be the brand's only vehicle, it is likely or highly unlikely that it would be produced in sufficient volume to make such a franchise profitable for the long term. Toyota produced only 500 copies of the Lexus LFA during its life from 2010 to 2012, for example, and that limited number was retailed globally. In addition to the question of financial viability for franchises, the automaker and the fledgling GR brand will also have to address another tricky matter. Will dealers awarded a GR franchise have rights to market and sell other GR vehicles under the Toyota brand, such as the aforementioned GR Corolla and the GR Sport RAV4? And if not, why not?
Well, how much does it cost for franchises?
Oh, God, millions.
Yeah, but if you're only going to get one car
Why
to
do
put in your
it?
showroom, once you sell it, now you're going to empty
Yeah.
showroom.
So now they're talking about, okay, enough of that. We'll deal with that one. You know that they already know the answer. They've given it to us. But I got a feeling that this new Century is going to be sold at Toyota dealerships and the Century. Don't you think it would be sold? They're going to have a
Didn't
separate.
Buick make a
Yes,
Century?
I was just about to say,
Well,
Buick
that-
made a Century. It was a good
but-
car for
yes.
years.
But that was a trim level,
Mhm.
a Century, a
Yeah.
Buick Century. But this is a brand.
Like Skylark, Century.
Yeah. So anyway, big news, I think, is just around the corner for Toyota. And they're doing lots of things. They're dropping some aspects of their racing support and going in a different direction. They're up to something
Yeah.
over there.
Well,
So
Yeah.
that's something to look forward to.
Ford
I
should
think.
keep its eyes open on them.
All right, let's do some recalls, shall we?
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm running a little bit behind. The four-cylinder engine used in the Jeep Wrangler and the Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xe hybrids is at the center of a recall covering nearly 113,000 vehicles per Stellantis and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration bulletin. The risk is a loss of power and potentially even a fire in the engine bay. The culprit is sand contamination
Oh boy.
during the block casting process, which left debris in the engines. What's especially glaring is that it seems Stellantis was manufacturing engines with this problem for nearly 2 years, as the report states that the suspect vehicle population began on July 19th, 2023, when production of Jeep Grand Cherokee PHEVs with suspect engines began, and concluded March 3rd of this year, when production of the Jeep Grand Cherokee PHEVs with suspect engines ended. So look for that in your mailbox. Other
Sand, you
recalls,
get sand in it.
yeah. Other recalls: Mazda CX-50 and CX-50 hybrid for 2025 front suspension bolts not tight properly. Martha, I think we took a wrong left-hand turn there. We're in the ditch.
Poor Martha.
I know.
I'm thinking, was there? Never mind.
Go ahead. No, we want to hear that
The
thought.
question about the sand in the blocks. I mean, I thought they cleaned that stuff out. I thought they.
Here's to say, I don't know anything.
Again, I'm
about
kind of wondering what kind of problems they were having.
I don't know.
it. Yeah, well, the
that's
engines
just
catch
strange.
fire.
It's like
from
sitting on
sand.
Not from the sand, but overheating, I
Yeah.
would imagine.
and scoring.
I wouldn't
and,
have thought it would take 2 years to figure that out.
No, I don't think so either. It's like sitting on a beach in your underwear. You get sand all the places.
And where?
Sitting on the beach in your
But where?
all
where
the
do you-
places.
Where do you?
all
the places.
all the places that could develop into recalls.
And cracks.
Yep, it probably feels like fire too.
There, yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
it's like,
you live on the beach. You get a beach home.
I've been there, done that. Don't do that.
I don't
again.
want to know about it, Morris. I just don't want to know about it, especially coming from you.
I got pictures on my.
No, I don't want pictures.
Send them into info@Inville.
There you go.
Put 'em
Here,
on.
how about this recall? Are you watching?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my lord, that's a 4-pager.
This is all Lexus.
Oh
From
my.
model years from 23. Let me see.
Does that
23
Toyota cat
no,
know
20
about that?
22 to 25. Rear view camera image may not display. Okay, fine. It doesn't display.
I actually brought a recall too, but we'll save it.
Kia Sorento and Kia Telluride, incorrect spare tire, 25 and 26. How do you do that?
Is it like the wrong size or the wrong lugs? I mean,
It doesn't say. I didn't drill down into it.
Which was it again?
Incorrect spare tire.
Oh, yeah, that's what mine is. Yeah. Yeah. Civics, on the Civics, right?
no, he's on the Kia.
Sorento and Telluride.
Oh,
Kia.
Kia. Okay, I was thinking Honda.
They're
No,
so
he
close.
doesn't-
They're so close.
Huh? What?
They spell
He
just
doesn't.
that close.
Yeah. What day is
It's
it?
in the alphabet. Dang.
Driver's side front airbag inflator may explode on the BMW X5 2000 to 2000.
That's another Martha.
And the CNG manual cylinder valve may crack and leak on the Heil side loader garbage truck for 23 to 25. I just had to do that one.
Yeah, that's
So if you own any garbage trucks,
Yeah.
check and see.
You could have
Okay.
sand in them.
Yeah, the side loader garbage truck, the CNG manual cylinder valve may crack and leak. That wouldn't be good.
well.
What is that thing coming outside of that garbage truck?
It's a
Why,
leak.
it's gas.
It's a crack and a leak.
See, where I live, we don't have that problem because the garbage man don't get out from behind the steering wheel. He can't do it from there. It don't get done.
Oh, he's got all the control.
Oh, yeah.
Sold Cars Roundup. Did you happen to
Let's get that going.
make a little file for us? You did.
Yeah, we did.
Giggity dog. Okay. So our Sold Car Roundup this week, the way it works is that I give you the name of the car and you guess how much that car sold for. So here we go. Ready? 1976 Jeff Cadillac Eldorado.
I'm
It's
drooling.
huge.
Yeah, just for
Gorgeous.
Yeah,
Oh my.
and it sold. And do you know how much it sold for?
17,000, and I've driven many of those cars.
Yeah, I like the painted hubcaps.
That's called chestnut brown. When my Cutlass got hit, I took it into the dealer, my dealer that I was working at, Kurt Tarova, and they painted it chestnut brown, Cadillac color.
I like the way they've got it staged out there in the
Gorgeous.
wide open field. It makes it look that much bigger. I
Well,
mean, it's
it's-
just
it does.
it's a monster truck.
It probably
So how
died.
much?
17.
17. Did anybody else chime in, George or anybody?
No, not yet.
Okay. Well, it sold for $8,000, Jeff.
Okay. Well, I would have bought 2.
So George hit 16.9 and Jeff said
Oh.
11,000.
Okay.
Heitzman. All right.
Jeff won.
So see what you can get for that kind of money.
Mhm.
Okay, the next one up. This one here, you're going to be surprised, but I'm going to give you some definite information
Okay.
on this one. This is the 1961
Mhm.
Chevrolet Impala convertible, white, with a red vinyl interior. SS convertible, tri-power 348, 4-speed manual transmission with $44,245. Okay, how much did that sell for, ladies and gentlemen? And if you want more information, I can give that to you.
$32,000. My mother had the same year, but she didn't have a convertible or all the horsepower.
I was when you pulled that, I was surprised at that car. I did not even know they made a car like that.
That had to have been
I
checking
didn't
off the list.
I mean, the
32 is
bubble
what I said.
tops, the 348 and the tri-power.
There's no bubble top.
Not on a
That's a
convertible.
convertible.
Well, I know, but I mean, they made them.
They made 'em bubble top, yeah.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to let you know that the engine at 350 horsepower.
Okay.
It's a 348. Okay.
Heitzman says 13,000.
13.
George says
Going
21,999.
32.
Okay. 32.
Mhm.
Now, do you really want to know what this car
Yeah,
sold
absolutely. That's why we're doing this.
for? $126,000
We'll see if we all pool our money.
because there were only a few of them made.
No kidding.
This combination
That's what I
with the
didn't know.
convertible and the 348 tri-power
SS.
and an SS
With a 4-speed.
with a 4-speed.
Yeah.
And a wrap
before.
I didn't.
I didn't
Blew me
either.
away that
I
that was
looked
a
at
real
that
thing.
and I thought, is this right? Yep, it's right. Okay, next
Wow.
up. 84 Jeep J Series. This is a pickup truck that Jeep used to make. 1984 is the year model. How much do you think that thing went for?
I'm thinking $9,000.
Okay. Anybody else want to chime in?
Well, George says, "Wow, he's still hung on."
He's still hung up on the other
Yeah,
one.
he's trying to pick himself up off the floor like I was. So the 84 Jeep J Series sold for $18,900.
I'm having an off week,
Well, they didn't make that many of them.
and I'm not familiar with it either. So
Next up, a 1956 Ford F
Oh.
Series pickup truck. This is what we used to call a step side.
Yep.
with the spare tire over the left rear wheel in the fender. So how much do you think that sold for?
And you say 56?
A 1956.
It's got wheels and stuff on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 14,000.
Okay.
That's probably high, but
Does anybody else chime in?
No.
All right. So it sold for $14,000.
oh really? Wow!
$175.
Ding ding ding.
Yeah. Next up is Jeff's car.
No, the Cadillac was my car.
This is a nice car. 1946 Plymouth P15. We would call it a Woody.
Yep.
Because the side panels were actually made of wood back then because of the shortage of,
I understand now.
Fenders. Okay, the 46 Plymouth P15 sold for
21,000.
21,000. Mars, you already know.
Yeah.
It sold for $40,425. But
Okay.
it looks like it just rolled off the factory.
No, it's a
Yeah.
wood. I thought that's what you had.
George
when
was
you
at
drove it.
19,999.
Yeah,
so
no,
it
that's not going to work. But here's George's car. Up next, the 63 Oldsmobile F85. Remember the F85?
Oh
I
yeah.
had one of those.
No kidding.
Except mine was a 4-door.
Okay, well, this is a 2-door. And this would have been comparable to the Malibu.
Yeah,
thing.
the Chevy front end look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a 63 Olds F85. How much?
Oh,
I think it had a 6-cylinder in it, but I'm
Yep.
not sure.
215 V8 all aluminum block and heads.
Ooh, 215. Ooh, big one. All right, 63 Oldsmobile F85.
$10,000.
10,000. Anybody else?
Jeff Heitzman, I think, got him at 15.
15. Okay, well, this car, clean as it is,
Mhm.
looks all stock and everything, $8,500.
Okay.
Next up, this is one that I had to put in there because I had no clue how much these cars were worth. A 1922 Ford Model T. Obviously black,
Mm-hmm.
because that's all Henry would make.
Yeah. Any color, but
But,
you get
yeah.
it back. Yeah.
Black. How much? 22 Ford Model T. Looks all original. Well, I take that back. It looks like it's a restored original.
Yeah, yeah. Restored that
22
thing.
Ford Model T.
Gosh, I have no clue. I'm gonna go-
$8,000.
Wow.
I know.
I was going to say 10, but
Yeah, 8,000. I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole
Yeah.
because it doesn't. What does it go? 25 miles an hour at
Yeah,
most.
but-
And where are you going to drive it?
Yeah.
Exactly.
A parade?
Yeah, no, I'm good. And last but not least, the 1978 Oldsmobile 88. Now we used to call this the Delta 88.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. See those wheel covers?
Yeah.
Those were my winter wheel covers on my Nova.
Those
The
wire wheel things?
covers were on my Nova for the winter.
78 Olds 88.
I'm going to say $6,000.
6,000.
Uh,
Anybody else?
Mr. Heitzman's sitting at 5,000.
$10,250.
Cool. Coolness.
All right. Well, that's the end wheel time for this week. I thought that you would enjoy those.
Okay. Very nice.
All right. Coming up. God, let me find that. Wait, I don't even know what the hell's coming up.
Where are we?
Yeah. What's my name? Just ahead, Jeff has the racing calendar. Mars has This Week in Auto History. I'll bring you this week's automotive news headlines. The In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show continues after this. We'll back in a flash.
The Tailpipes and Tacos Christmas Edition 2025 happens Saturday, December 13th from 8 to 11 a.m. and you'll want to be a part of it. Tailpipes and Tacos is the cruise-in everyone wants to attend, and the Christmas edition is extra special. Donate an unwrapped new toy and help yourself to a free Loopy Tortilla breakfast taco. There'll be adult beverages available for purchase too. And don't forget your ride. Just cruise in and you're automatically registered to compete for one of 3 famous Chili Pepper trophies: Best Hot Rod, Best Classic, and Best Modern Classic. Tailpipes and Tacos Christmas Edition will be held Saturday, December 13th, 8 to 11 a.m. at the Loopy Tortilla Tex-Mex, located at 703 West Grand Parkway, just south of the Katy Freeway in Katy. Oh, and don't forget to bring the kids. There'll be special trophies and goodie bags for them too. It's the Tailpipes and Tacos Christmas Edition 25, Saturday, December 13th, 8 to 11 a.m. at the Loopy Tortilla Tex-Mex at 703 West Grand Parkway in Katy. Bring a toy, get a free breakfast taco, and enjoy the camaraderie. In Real Time will be there too. Apple or Android, In-Wheel Time podcast can be found everywhere, on the stream and through downloads. Whether you're on the road or at home and jonesing for a different kind of car talk show, give In-Wheel Time a try. Honest new car reviews, fun, informative interviews with real car people, weekly automotive news, features like Jeff's Car Culture and Mike's Driving Destinations, all on In-Wheel Time. Check us out on SiriusXM Podcasts, iHeartRadio, or while you're shopping on Amazon, through Amazon Music. InWheelTime.com has a list, and we know you love lists.
Our talk show time now for Jeff's racing calendar.
Yeah, we all know
Sponsored
racing.
by the Texas Muscle Car Club.
Thank you for that. I apologize. Appreciate it. Texas Muscle Car Challenge. Season's pretty much over for everything. Right now we're in the last event for NHRA. It's the In-N-Out Burger NHRA Finals in Pomona.
So it got rained out yesterday.
Well, yeah, something like that because they got a massive storm coming in. Formula One, there's only 2 more races left. Oh, shucks. Right now you got the Qatar Grand Prix that's going on next weekend. It is in the Circuit Doha. So I have no idea where that's at, but the track looks kind of funny. It looks like a big W. But thank you, Formula One, for a good season. And then we've got dog sled racing and we've got pigeon racing coming up. So get ready for next season.
Dog sleds and pigeons.
Dog sleds and pigeons.
And with that in mind, we go to Mr. Mars, who has this week's auto history.
A nice segue. Nice segue.
There you go, buddy.
We're going to start with 1885. Paul Daimler, son of Gottlieb Daimler, drove the Wright wagon, which is considered the world's first motorcycle. Now, this is important because this is a wooden two-wheeler. It was powered by a single-cylinder internal combustion engine, and it's considered actually the birth of motorized personal transports that actually spawned where we are all the way up into the motorcycle and the automotive engineering world. Now, moving up to 1908, and it's just fascinating in the early 1900s, the way these companies buy and sell that are monsters these days. General Motors acquired Oldsmobile. Now, this is what started General Motors' expansion strategy and started buying all these smaller companies to get their patents and get some of the things that they've done because they were competing against Ford. Ford was the king of the world at the time. Mm-hmm. Now, back in 1909, Louis Chevrolet, he was won the inaugural 200-mile stock chassis race at Atlanta. He was driving a Buick, and he's driving a Buick whenever he done this. Now, this established Chevrolet as a talented driver and an engineer, and it helped popularize the Buick name so that he could start developing that brand as well as his Chevrolet. Then in 1914, the first Dodge car rolls off the assembly line. Now, this was in Hamtramck. How do you say that?
Hamtramck.
Yeah, I knew that. Michigan. And this is the Dodge brothers' transition from being a parts supplier to a lot of companies like Ford and becoming full automakers. Now, this car was nicknamed the Old Betsy. And it was just to help put Dodge on the map and becoming a serious competitor in America's growing automotive market. Like I say, early 1900s have become fascinating. November the 11th, 1928, Studebaker, 2 Studebaker presidents, that's the car model. They averaged 85 miles an hour during a 24-hour run to prove the reliability and the stamina of the car. Now, this became an ongoing thing for their advertising and their crash test before crash testing existed to show how well they should, why they should buy a Studebaker. Then in 1960, Robert McNamara becomes the first Ford president. Now, they appointed him, making him the first non-family member to lead the automaker. Now, he was one of the famed whiz kids. Apparently, there was a lot of people inside Ford that were grouped together that came up with these ideas like the Mustang, and they were all just considered this group in there. And he became the one to modernize Ford's management systems because they moved away from the family instead of having all that family stuff going on. And he was actually the one, if you might recall him, actually became the U.S. Secretary of Defense later on in his life.
Yeah, he was involved in politics.
Mary Barra's daddy.
Yeah.
It was it?
No.
Oh, okay. 1940, Willis Overland delivers the Jeep prototype. Now, this is the quad prototype that the U.S. Army bought and really turned in after World War II, became the rugged and versatile and easy to maintain post-war civilian favorite because the guys came home from the war, they drove them, they liked them, they were easy to work on, and still to this day, you can get a Wrangler that's based on that design. 1965, Craig Breedlove breaks the 600-mile barrier. Now, he did this at Utah's Bonneville Salt Flats, and his vehicle is called the Spirit of America. It's a jet car, and he went to 600.601 mile per hour. And this has been an ongoing thing, setting benchmarks for performance design and aerodynamics. And it inspired a lot of high-speed innovators. And basically, everybody still goes to Bonneville to get their world speed record. Great movie called The Fastest Indian about Bonneville. You should check it out.
Okay.
General Motors, 1996, delivered the first EV1 electric car.
That thing. Somebody needs to just mash that out of existence.
And they didn't sell it. It went to people had to lease it. And again, the first automaker to really get into the EV1.
But that won an award. Did you know that?
Mhm.
Called the ugliest award.
Yes, yeah. Anyway, so this was that's some of the early EV attempts that General Motors made, and that was this week in automotive history.
You know, you mentioned Hamtramck. That is a large Polish community. Hamtramck, yeah. A lot of good food there too.
One of the stories I wanted to get in before we say goodbye for you this week. McLaren's first four-door offering will be a V8-powered hybrid SUV and could be the British sports car maker's new entry model. The utility vehicle, codenamed P47, is one of multiple new models McLaren will deliver in the next 3 years, the automaker said during a November 11th global dealer meeting at the McLaren Creation Centre in Bicester, England, northwest of London. According to the retailer who attended the meeting, McLaren will add 2 vehicle classes to the lineup, the SUV series and the Maverick series. The Maverick class of cars pays homage to McLaren's racing heritage. It'll be produced in very limited numbers.
Wow.
So get your name on the list. And October gave the auto retail industry its first look at what the electric vehicle market looks like without the federal tax credits. One of the biggest EVs more expensive. One of the biggest trends, EVs were more expensive. The average EV transaction price grew to $65,000 in October. That's up $3,000 from January and almost $5,000 from September, according to a report from Edmunds. The shift comes after Congress voted to end the EV tax credits at the end of the federal fiscal year as part of the Republicans' tax and spending law. We'll have more close out today's show right after this break.
Who doesn't like a social event? How about one that centers around your love for all things automotive? Another Gulf Coast Auto Shield Car Social is back. Saturday, December 6th, 9 to noon at 11275 South Sam Houston Parkway, just south of the Southwest Freeway. It's a morning packed with incredible cars, some of the finest rides in town, from classics to modern exotics. Here's your chance to talk to fellow car lovers. Grab a coffee and check out how Gulf Coast Auto Shield keeps these rides looking perfect. Meet the team. Take a look around the shop to see firsthand how Gulf Coast Auto Shield gets the most of the look you're trying to create. In Will Time will be there with their live car talk show. You might just be one of the guests. Don't miss this free, fun, and fast-paced car gathering of fellow car lovers and their rides. Saturday, December 6th at Gulf Coast Auto Shield, 11275 South Sam Houston Parkway. Bring your car, bring your friends, and bring your love for all things automotive. We'll see you then. The award-winning In Real Time Car Talk Show now reaches 5.3 million folks each year. Check us out on InRealTime.com, YouTube, Facebook, and podcasts available from your favorite go-to source, including our live broadcast every Saturday, 10 to noon Central Time. The In Real Time Car Talk Show has informative automotive guest interviews, new car reviews, along with popular features including driving destinations, Jeff's car culture, latest car news, cruise-ins, and racing dates. It's all on InRealTime.com. Join us.
I think I did it right.
You did.
That's all
good.
for this week's In Real Time Car Talk Show. Be sure and check out our website, inrealtime.com. We're always looking for new, informative, and great automotive things to bring to our global audience. If you have an idea, event, road trip, or tall tale you'd like us to feature, let us know. Our email address is info@inwheeltime.com, or call Mr. Mars. His phone number is on the website, too.
Yeah.
Bug him at 3 o'clock in the morning.
It's a 900 number, isn't it?
Yeah, it's still using the 900.
When you're looking for award-winning car talk, you can find the In Real Time Car Talk Show 24/7 on the In Real Time app and website. Grab a podcast from your favorite podcast store. We video stream our live show every Saturday, 10 to noon, on Facebook, YouTube, and InRealTime.com. The In Real Time video technical director, as we always need more Jeff Zekin, for booking agent, video editor, and dancer at Deja Vu, Mike Out of This World Mars, and chief engineer David Ainsley. I'm Don Armstrong. Be sure and put our next remote broadcast on your calendar and plan to join us at Gulf Coast Auto Shield December 6th and Tailpipes and Tacos at the Loopy Tortilla in Katy. That's December 13th. George Skelton, we love you. Get well fast. And a
You bet.
reminder, join us next week for our live show, 10 to noon, right here on In Wheel Time. We'll see you then.
That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.